the mic. So I want you in the mic. Okay.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mbadi wana telemeleka ku TV follow your generation TV. Vele murtana na studio kono jang halala man sabayaka ka anuda program soto komi aliaji nyamin ka program na talenya bi nemembe program soto la jang wala mo honorable Ebrima Jaiteh Sandu député bi wala même fi studio kono jang komi mbafala jibe random eral drop alsi program ñu follow adum kukuma balle be kaccala jambi bari janninga dum program ko ndoro si honorable Centu nga jay ala na ku nyimala jam kadum nyinam signa fala nyawta ka program so on ku TV ala watul bleji akana ku TV so on sa bladrom ani jiber lal ni lameral mil yalan ko lebe ku TV follow kan ani signo condom before we get into the program. Honorable, you welcome.
Abarakabake.
Aliou.
Follow me content about the host. Me opportunity to ala kan jiber lal beji so melbe sandu banko kan. Ani sato me alon ko TV ni metolari ngolla. Konkuba the molbe kondo naje namolbe dawda yo jiberola dawda sandungol ani momo bena nyin fude do jibe mbafale be ko assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam ko mbele honorable moy wala honorable komi janninga dum kacha kono dorom muno mu dibité la nafati ni nata tundola ko ngay nin karo damu tawla folok.
Doku min boko député ya abe talarim fanna sabalete as there are the core functions of a parliamentarian. One wala mo representation kasila mol toya
la ja
fulanja wala legislation lual dada sabanya wala mu oversight ni lual dada ta budgetol data kabule norma for do ko ni metaka anyama comme ya present so ni la mu division co function
exactly comme ya fa nyame wala mu dibité buna ila do ko be tala la sabat wala mu ni nata katari la mol to yala je follow fulanya wala mluwa dadadi sabanya kul mel yala ko ali bula wala katara jibe kam fay bita anyamale okay honorable komi ngam jikita sandun kol be jibe kan sa anim bi kul mel be kaccala be tabden sandula fannal kabrita nada 2022 fanna jomal le bi jeme yalon ko itala ma ko ro ila doko dikita fannal mella sandu constituency.
Baraka bage na doko dikita fannal mella fanna jamalem follow during molla sudol melia lonko ika kumboyla dol fananna da tata ilota wolle kam jiko la kolea sila kol na kol yo jurla masan for funding kewol kama mambala bonyo to kon anen ku jama me alon ko wala musannu ko la sulolti wal fennet me alon ko lota wala bake dolbe je dol fan le okeno fay kabonna salary ton kamen so ka tala ka dundi fanna dol la mene alon ko molla sulol be dolbe je ngawol nyini ma sakunda bo dolbe je ngawol ni philanthropy sol ka je ko na molbe sulol mel kumbo kan dol se tala o sulol
Exactly. So ye fanal le fo me alon ko ila to ko kataji. Musa fo fanal ni mu fanal me ango tenden il fotal doron. Bari sa ko mala fana ko mi ngana funding ke wala karola. Wala mu honorable mu kule ke funding ke wala karola pour que sembentu yande. Because coming off la area of intervention since 2022, coming area le for me ango interventa. So each area sa jibi honorable mun doku leke nga damotani funding ke wala area la fono.
Funding ke wala ma fauna follow birin nata ko funding ke wala be sandu melian ko iwakin tabagi. Birin talioje ngaje ko nsemune keno pour que la wakilo nyin ke support wala. Follow nga account yele mentata account fula pour kaje ko funding ke wala fana hanatar ko kodo nyin doyata bari iseo ke startup ti pour que fam bil wakam bari accountability ni lafta la follow kodo de tarla mabori mol bulo kono abi ibera sol kono kodo nyanda tarla dulalto yalon ko abi safe keep and mol be yalon ko na nyin nangam wala be jam wala ka demaro diandi wala ka demaro nyino fanan diandi so ngani ke funding ke on so account full yele ila balabo nyoto la karola kaloy fe baake pour la soulon yaron ko football la joran kawol ke fendi mi alon ko bulo senta wala wato ka mo jamal le makoy wala ndebe folano in this niatar ko ngalon no such a question will come wajala ko we will put up all those status but nitatan interview daughter ye ebenin jamal tarraji wasilo na host I brief demanding the final men kachala
exactly
wayatina ko ngafendol safi interventional kira satol melto bari nyelmu fenati me alon ko lora funding ke ila mecho la karola mecho fanala be advocacy ke kan to the government to kaje ko sandu fananyanta mechi karamo sorolane because niajibe amanke masakunda sembo ni soro kam mechi karamo lo banko but normally regional ka load la kilinne waja ko district or mel bebe regional ibeka access soto school but say ngaje ko wobe transform kan demanding masakunda nyatu taw soto woto ibata region dolte be fulal takaji ibe belka o kan ne bake so ntel fanan kam fo wolem ko sandu ni atar ko masakunda phone soto sandu will be the ideal place pour ko meji karam sifalo wajala ko sandu ni wuli fulol besiden meji karam bonda aduna jikoto nim phone soto minister jabirol meldin wol they are very positive adum bugabula wadamat nke bayni le fanam pour ka diamu ye pour ka je ko ni atar ko wati wo sifal sotota sandu fanan si harje pour se or meji karam bon sotono
exactly. Thank you so very much, Honorable. Hello, La Jabirola. So, what will you say to this? Come even if you know Kajiku, Muni Kabo, Hani Science, Sandu funding Kumbokan, Kado ko stay the moment that day, stay the morning, Amambang, Alia inaugurate. What will you say to that?
Malo Nico Amambang, if Fana Jumalema.
Standardized.
No, because even the independent stadium. It's not up to standard. Nimmo ko be near Wodintala, and many people in this country. Rafael no is playable because I received a guest. Mealong is a guest from the FIFA, in control of Africa zone. Mealong ko Manuel Fernandez, former player of Man City. Birina stadium on into ako atemam problem oje me alon ko multiplayer no la stadium auto Yamoy. Saimbari, Kafna de inspection of any other facets, in football governance. All not a yajibe equal amai nyafa. But say mul kamunefo, come wale me nyafa or stadium model. Wale a ke teliami ramamba. Then maybe we can elaborate on that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So komi ite ko yes soto le me alon ko atama mfinje me anko ite pleno la. Kafna da ya disapprove. So fe malon ko askeno no just membi da malle mal ko modu fe.
No. Wo manya na malonjel. For example, he is an envoy from football governing body. Ninga tarko bi monyanta tonya fala moye. Wole nyanta lola ka tonya fo, the authorities here, melialon ko ibejam. But ako at his own level, ate menje stadium onyinto with all the facilities, menke stadium onyinto. Ate nya fatally. Ko any international match of whatever caliber can be played at the stadium. That's what he said.
Exactly.
But mol nila jernyalo. Yamay mol ka inspection facet lebeje me alon ko nami nyafa. Come on, you can always say that. As the likes of the stadium amanke pito da match, silo nyanta bolade. Wol bem feneti, wol bem conditions ledi pour kaje ko stadium oni approve. So mune manketa Sandula stadium odo formol yaji kava ko amambang ya hanover.
Exactly. Sa honorable. Yep. Ko do jolle yanda dunna Sandula stadium ko nan.
Well, ngamen contract documents too. That is 7 million.
7 million.
Yep.
So it like Jiko 7 million dunda stadium ko nan.
I am not the one to determine that. Bari contract ko nyim mankende nyala.
Okay.
Birabe kela. Ngala bang bandula ngao witness le. Andu molle wije mele alonko ikawol fana supervise government ya contract ko di molle la andu ike supervise le fana. Kaje ko independent supervisors ledi. Nibe stage according to the contract document. Ibela Fenko approval, according to that. So, Newell ko stadium operatali, and according to the contract document, whatever entails in that document, is in the stadium.
It's in the stadium.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, for stadium when you mandate la wato.
Yep.
Another na wato.
Well, you can ask for that.
It's no problem.
But this is from this government. Italy stadium Samba Sandu. But kita more water you can.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
So now let's establish this.
Yep.
Komi nitanata as NAM for Sandu.
Yep.
Yep. Don't you think that is important? Co-consult, kaji ko cool benyadi.
Ningatar ko amari room open. It's important, but it's vice versa. Ningatar ko ntenite mo kilomot. Ntanyante nyininga la kula. Me nyininga. Ngamera ko nite fana mun na badin kendoti. Isa fanya
Exactly. So, but don't you think that partisan politics will be sabu Sandu?
Well, Malon, who are you even referring to?
Okay, so now
partisan politics of what?
Okay, now
as far as I'm
concerned,
yep, I know that very
well. You understand?
Yep.
You understand? This project, another for it. So, in another time, you take over his position. Tommy, is a consult nole, you can start from there, you move on.
Maybe was after command documents on. Ningatar Konga document ojale. Itamari Kamemfo. Ita found Tonya, if I be Philly Male. Me alone go abe document okon. Ningatar ko mawoje. I can opt to ask. But Niatar ko you venue dinner.
So, or venue mandina?
No.
So, Mahanera mo venue dealer? No,
I wouldn't say that. But Nko, at Manjarifam, Mamoni Kawal.
Okay.
No
problem.
These are government projects and they are ongoing. So at other layer of data damming, government felt that this is the end of the contract, and everything was delivered, according to. So, and that is it.
So now, what will you say to this? That Professor Sidadia Fale.
Well, yeah, I'm coming for it wrong. It all bonds to that. Nico contract documents, where the contract on electricity entailed.
Sama entailed.
That is a question. At least a more yin kalamin milka for you. For example, Nico lafta picholela, but man picho ke jamambam. Where the contract on pichoning, I are entailed.
Exactly.
So those are the questions. And they are not there.
Contract with my electricity entailed.
They are not there.
No problem. Then we move on. So now the second question would be honorable participation in National Assembly proceeding.
Yeah.
Sandung ka jama biji iko imang kondani la ko na nina ta kachala melka ka National Assembly. Ibe mune follow.
Opinion on okay ito one no. No, ito one no mol bulu all opinions let.
Okay, sa ita la participation mo nyadi.
Sandung ka do fanan safo kondan Dakar la participation. Sandung ka do safo man kondan Dakar la participation.
Okay, so honorable.
Those are opinions.
Okay, I understand. Those are opinions, and everybody is entitled to opinion.
Definitely.
So now, honorable,
yeah.
It la participation of in National Assembly proceedings.
Very strong. Very strong. I participated in every proceeding. Every proceeding, you participate doesn't mean that if there is no parliamentarian who talks on any issue. Every issue in parliament, there is no parliamentarian. So what are Nanko regarding to the issue of participation? One more opinion that more there, whatever opinion you are entitled to, nobody can take that from you. But as far as I know, as far as parliament is concerned, I participate.
So
in everything.
Okay. Jama safa fananko iko honorable coming ngafe nyamin iko participate iko opinion.
Yep.
Understand. But nga parliamentarian or dole jemela ko distana if man center debate mo ni na ta wala kachalaji.
Coming Jumal?
Coming the likes of honorable Chiba.
Yes.
Honorable Chiba mo di ma what?
Yes.
The likes of honorable coming even Kebalam Fofana.
Yes.
Is it even though he's a nominated parliamentarian?
Yes.
Yes. The likes of Fatima distant, the likes of Honorable Bakari Baki.
Yes.
Gejele participate.
Yes.
But Sandung Kolko honorable Chi because do find Yafoko, you can bring the parliament. Ye Jadiam la Signafla.
Well, okay, do Javila. Let them go through the records and give and get the facts.
Exactly. So meaning it honorable participate.
Yes, honorable participation is intact. Yeah.
It's intact, right?
But to remind people, there is no parliamentarian who talks on every issue. If you talk on every issue, come on, you should look at yourself.
No, definitely. We are not talking about very good. Very good.
They are pertinent, yes. And we do that. We do that. That is why we are having projects.
But because I've been government, I see projects on one element.
No. That is not possible. However, being in government, opposition, and a project also mansable.
The likes of example.
Honorable Jiba Amantar Mansakunda, but project called Belbabu, Mansakunda Carola. In Foni, what project Mandari even in URR? And he is an opposition. But a monkey Kabuku Maritari Welta Mansakunda, William Masakunda Kanin Doko. No, there is a need, and that need, if Futata Wolema be, Purka need me address. And that is why, in Fanaltal, Domandoma, they are coming.
They are coming.
Yes.
So, meaning one can say that, like, honorable participation in parliament is intact. Yep. You talk on you talk on pertinent issues.
Yes. Very well. Very well.
No problem.
Very well.
So we move next to the next question. In Sandung Kola Badia Benyadili. Janye Pilol pass. Well, we be waralimbake. But to remind people, there is not a single parliamentarian. Me alonko ning ako akamol besin ninyo kan akamol consult on every bill. He is not telling you the facts. Yamoy.
but issues, you know, they are pertinent. You know, we do go to Sandu every other fortnight. You know, Karokono, Ibatara, Sinya Saba. Well, at most, instead of Sinya in a month.
In Karo Sinya
in a month.
In Karo Sinya
In Karo, Sinya for like a Sandu. And I'm on my third one very soon. I'll be going to Sandu. You know.
Okay.
Ninkaro da ngamenke janni Sandu kotem. Sinya Saba.
Sinya Saba.
In fact, 3.
So yeah, for go itemo be sendino like a consult on every bill.
Yep.
Honorable, bill kumaju malebje me ango de Sandu kol karamuta janni pass.
Well, I don't need to say that here, but kaitani la drum. Ntala doko amendment first, wala amelo maker. Luana ta nyaonya aka kandile wadol. When you cannot consult, you know, anyone, when you cannot travel to Sandu, you know, it is now. Wala adna. Lua ako nibe decision of maker in parliament. It has to be your conscience.
Whose consent?
The person
consent of the parliamentarian.
Yeah.
But that person is there representing
No. But be ninte opinion meaning card be. For example, nga opinions are on the table. You will have a different opinion.
Yeah.
While the other one will have a different opinion.
No problem.
Yeah, so nga jumal tata nga
majority.
Who is majority?
You will
because no. Because I don't have that avenue to know who the majority are.
Then honorable.
But now
you won't represent. You are not representing them well.
No. I'm representing them fully to my knowledge. And to the knowledge of the people. If you go back to Sandu, you know, others will have different opinion. What about that? You know, but the majority of people are happy with our representation.
So meaning, as a parliamentarian, you always go by your consent in order to pass a bill.
Yeah. One of the final one.
Because,
you know, in consulting people, you will do your consultation. But now, even I'm
come you more consult.
You more consult. For example, ndara more consult opinion kam. Different opinions of it. Sa me jumal tata nga jumal tabule.
Ibaki bele ni opinion ko mention winda.
Say ibolo na nyadi.
Ono ni wait for ibolo.
No, ibolo na nyadi. Wala conscience then. Ibolo na through your conscience.
No, bro. I know you will know it through your conscience.
Yes,
that is true.
Yep.
You understand?
Yeah.
But
because ninga feng bi nga this on ta. Ni alon ko this on won te fa mantano. Mansino no. You know, come on. It's alon ko it goes against my conscience. You know, definitely. Be moli alonko moli ebula menna itata I falter wala. Come on, you cannot go. Even mama for it. You will feel that guilt.
Okay. Honorable, I'm gonna follow you to Sandung Kolko. Emuke consult Jani Bureau pass.
Well, we'll find more opinion on it.
No, honorable, all this cannot be your opinion.
What opinion on this?
Ask your opinion.
Yes, we'll find more opinion later.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
These are answers.
Okay. So, honorable.
Yes.
If you more represent, no le ko. Itemu kenyi nga fo Jani Bureau pass. O re ba kala male.
Mo juma le ko fo.
Sandung Kol.
But because Sandung Kol, that's the general term.
Okay, general term.
Yes.
Sandung Kol.
Yes.
Sandung
Jumal.
Mo Jamal.
Jumal.
Okay. No.
That is why I said it will all boil down to one thing.
No, listen.
These are opinions. Yamai. And moto tano la molbul. Hani korra kono. Ninku keta je. Yamai. Ndel mota ne korra kono. Hani korra be sindi. Yamai. Dol si relegate side la. Yafoko ninku itel damale ya ko ni katanyoka. We understand those issues. Yamai. So come along it comes, you know, the major factor. Remember it's mostly party politics.
Exactly. No problem.
So
okay. Honorable.
I don't, and I never intend to use party politics in the execution of my function.
No problem. So now, honorable.
Yeah.
Ebe mone fola nyin doko Sandung Kolko kabri muso la nyaka do na parliament ime consult.
But I said that here. Nga interview sort of wala jam. But now I am not going to talk on that issue since the issue is at court. You know, and I'm forbidden to talk on those issues.
No problem. So now, but in Son Dalako, you cannot talk on the issue because it's at the court. but in Safono Lefananko, I mean in Carostano, not that you are doing it for judicial interference, but in Safono Loco, Janai pass Sandung call Queme consult because the telephone will tie call.
Of an opinion.
It is telephone tie call.
Honey, I'm going to call telephone.
Okay,
Sanko. Telephone don't have model tema. Nobody can dispute that. No, I wouldn't say that here.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that.
So Alcalo will be your bill.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No, I think we should be clear here.
No, let's be clear. I said I cannot even talk on delve on issue.
No, we are not delving
on now, issue. Let's move to another topic.
No, I'm coming. Yeah. Man, that delve on issue.
Yes.
Coming defi.
No, you are talking of the FGC now.
We are still talking about the issue of representation at the parliament.
Yeah, and I said coming. I do that well.
No, I'm coming. Yep. That's why I'm coming.
Yeah.
Because that's where consultation comes in.
Yes.
You understand?
And I do that very well.
Exactly. It's a call telephone on the consult. Now let's take an example. Let's put aside FC. Even circumcision aside. No blood aside. Now consultation on me with a telephone call. Honorable, $4 million consult through telephone call.
Yes.
Nyadi.
Yes. As again, when, for example, yalo ni molbe statistics tala. Amanke ko there is one approach in taking statistics. In doing consultation, amanke ko is one approach they use. Wala mangata monda sato kono. Ngamol Chile, for example, ngamol Cindy, atele muna jenyu duato.
Okay.
Now this is a general thing now. Amanke FGC damage. Yamai. Ale muna jenyu duato, ale muna jenyu duato. It is not possible. You cannot go to 60 villages and do those consultations. And what yemol fanan kumandi modol lebena dol fanantina
ya bari sel kalol bi
bari hani it alkalol fanan be kumandi nola on issues. There are issues mele alon ko kanade BBB nim parliament la sitting bolda. There are a lot of bills mele alon ko kanam. That's not possible. More ya for hani member steering ala community la kona jam. Aya for ko atikatale ay mod be gada. Because in a day you will see 2-3 bills coming. It's a process. It's everyday lawmaking. So nimeng diamo siara drong. But the issue of consultation, I do that widely.
So you do that at the consultation.
Yeah.
But honorable, mo kosi mo jakal pake. Kaji ko politician ni be carte nyini ne kata mulia.
Yes.
It may be.
And
when you were looking for their vote, it had a bill.
Yes.
So why can't you do the same thing when you are elected?
But that's not possible.
Why?
There is not a single moment. The central government, for example, me alonko itelamarta the affairs to govern the country. There's no single moment. Me alonko bankola issue nata. Iko alinga abula folo ngata more consult. Why first ndela CEO Dalilo walamko to make laws, to represent my people, niman tarji molebe siriyeji, in so doing, then isalongo ndemu mouthpiece letter for the Sandu people, and my presence there is representing the people of Sandu. So it's not possible. Ko itara karoni ndawda. Yamruje nimkunata yamruje yadum molbekam yebe nyininga ko nyin adum bile nyanta nyin treat la atel yabe nyanta nyin luwa kala nyame. Is it possible?
No, it's not possible. Then let's move on honorable. Komi imudibitel is Sandu ani nyaba la wat corruption will be pola central government me alon ko ite form wolla
deputy what? Yes.
So first of all, is Barrow's government corrupt?
No.
Why?
No, it's clear.
No.
Barrow's government is not clear. It's not corrupt.
It's not corrupt.
Yes.
Why?
Why do you think it is corrupt?
No, I ask you, is Barrow's government corrupt?
No. We are not corrupt.
They are not corrupt.
No.
Is Barrow's government inefficient?
Never. Never for once.
Exactly. Now, honorable, nyabala komi corruptionul million allegationul million kata Barrow's government.
Very good.
Mulbe wajeli. You understand? So it is CJ Kaman corrupt. So muna naka audit report ka for commission my opinion.
Audit report on opinion.
Why?
No, let me come. You call allegation of follow. Allegations until proven true.
And they have normally proven true to be true.
No. Anything that is proven true is been prosecuted.
In this government?
Yes.
Is everything proven true is prosecuted?
It's been prosecuted.
Okay. Why did Barrow's government, if it is not corrupt, the audit report is going to compromise his 2026 presidential bid?
Well, speculation.
Why?
I don't find that to be true. Because Barrow Alonko, whether audit reports come or they don't come, in fact, when they do not come, wale fambe mo kendo jamala hakilo nyingi wiswasa kaje ko nyulbe kule mabukam. But as I tell you right now, 2024 audit is before Parliament. So it has been laid in Parliament. Where I tend to go, Nyimansa Kunda, they are very concerned, they are very committed in fighting corruption.
In fighting corruption?
Very well.
Since this government came, how many corruption cases have they taken to court?
He is in the police.
No, I'm testing.
No.
Killing more than
No, maybe you can. No, wait. No, you can have more killing. There are prosecutions. It ain't long. But it's not long. I remember caring.
No, tell me people that were being prosecuted during Barrow's time for involvement in corruption.
No, you know them. It's a way but there are cases at the court. There are cases at the hands of the in the hands of the police. For further investigations. There are cases they are lying at the National Assembly investigating, and when we are done, the recommendation.
Republican member no minto. Republic investigation when go Barrow from Barrow. Même for yalla business on caro femore.
But for audit abonne. Audit
that is an invest no lamp.
But that is an
corruption is corruption.
That is what wait. We can all sit at our different corners, to allege. But mo buka mo mutawala ko ya kare allegedly wala namba sorona. No, it has to go through process. It has to go through process.
Have they taken it to the
No, but it go. Ni hatar ko police interest. It's a case that interests them. Ni audit ya reveal lumolum. Then they badge la community.
No problem. So now,
but as far as I'm concerned, that is the
Barrow's government is corrupt free.
Corrupt free.
No problem. Yeah, so now let's move on to Barrow's famous Meet the People store.
Yeah.
Is it beneficial to Gambians or it is not?
Very much beneficial.
In what ways?
Follow. Nalua kitabu. Lea sabatindi. Kafoko sawasang president nyanda murumurung kila. Yaman. Mentara fosinya fula. But due to our low budget turnover, banko ateo sustain nola. Bari pour kata mo murun sinya killing. At least inila mole nyoje yela sulol foye directly. Okumatal di kamol represent I kamem fo modelo e kamem fo jang science ay karanta la ma fon nindol kon tel kamol represent ni nga carte o ni mol bulu ndeka fo modelo if I go to their villages ko mbesila janne for another 5 years ngamru ko ten ngata mol kam o nyande kala malolti ndede for my person ndeva malla wala nga carte o ni bulu mamuru kam yamoy ibukanje ibukela haju fono for another 5 years gane la banda ba ko dan ko lafta lola jele pour ka carte nyini o be manda ba.
Okay,
Barrow going to
it's very beneficial to people.
It's necessary and very beneficial.
Okay, Iafoko Prieta Muli Lamwe. Honorable, I want to put it to you that Barrow la Meet the People store. Ami lamwe mola meli alongwe consensus pour ka fa instead akalaf men na lo mi attend we have evidences.
Okay, maybe what evidence all
no evidences are everywhere.
Maybe evidence all you can bring them forward. Okay, this also ko evidence all
no problem
yamoy bari mfana bening fole there are evidences every other meeting ground mol kela hajul fo president kala moy ala technician ol beje at the background they take everything so pour nim president on ara jang every other ministry sector ye ñininkar ge those files are passed and for action at all.
Can you tell me one instance Moli Wilton, Melialonko from other political parties, yellow podium modo, a diam, yellow sula call for president as Swala. One instant.
Yalom, for example, coming to the podium, I'm one person. Me alonko akadipito encourage back. I think that manna with the people's store. Ma attend. Yamoy. Nka for what was jokingly, Melialonko, Sakomel Benama, let's go, Aleta low platform. Platform with Dilal, once you are there, they give you that respect, to order whatever for your people. Yamoy. But saying, Nimarika absent. Who can you blame? Because as far as I'm concerned, I have never seen in any instance the opposition of Balidiam Ladami.
You have never seen.
But in the allegation will put, this is a platform now. If you say what is not happening, you are expecting, you should be expecting to be debunked.
To be debunked.
Yes.
So Honorable Bayamemfo, it's not true. Banyul. Kajeko in one incubator, like a dinner in Sabaki. It's not true.
Okay, ngalonko nyatuta jamaleketa health sector.
Honorable, now I want to ask you one thing. Left after President Barrow made the people stop. I political.
Opinion.
What opinion? No, we have seen that.
Loi supplement diala. Ayoleta atara molkan. Andung ay mol meltarji. I contental pour cadisif. Yamoy. Wokono, ni me political use Italy are used, but President Barrow tata menna. Walam kulwa supplement diala pour anala moleta nyoji. Pour essayer la hajul sata, ate fanang football melbabulu, alla district la kola, wala la regional la kola, wala banco in general.
Lafta fole loko. President Barrow made the people stop. I football firin dawda, akapolodiam political. I can give you an example. No, no problem. President Barrow da birkaman. Akona lafta ngamara se wuli kilin lo ale anim feng. Ala la chairman obo. What is that?
Ayofo.
What is that?
But Obasono Fananko,
no, listen.
Alcardo Faye, mbe $1 million la, yamoy. Mbe $1 million World War Wardla, yamoy. And promising up to promising I think $60 million.
Taxpayer
but saying, for example, womo fulol be, nenyindoma, yama wala, then infanambole ke.
Sa la fini kala pokin. President Barrow la ta ndelle kaaju. Wala ta fon ndelle baaju.
Walata.
You man lebaj.
Barmola me alon ko abi do ko la problem.
No. Listen. Yes. Nga faham ya.
Yes.
Walata mo. O man del mandaro jok. Because ni mandar birka mo mandaro jok. President Barata. Mo bele bo joka whether you are part of West Coast or not. For the Sabbath. Walam tonya. So President Barrow should know that they are partners in development.
Yes.
They should not see each other as enemies.
Yes.
Not really left a banqueta.
Yes.
You understand?
Among the President Barrow
I'm coming. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
We should see each other as partners in development.
And that's what he's seen.
President Barrow and Banco Bela President. We
are partners in development.
No, Santa.
Yes.
President Barrow, Banco Bela President. He left away my life. Adum Banco Bela Kaju. Nim President Barrow Seaman than the last Seaman. Femal law.
Honey, he better come over.
And honorable meaning Kakan.
I don't know.
Honey, Buffalo how will hand.
How will
President Barrow Kela.
Yes.
I have medical fungo. Then the card depends. 4 hours begin. You understand? So it is now low. Podium a careful call. Nan left development of Kani. Honorable, I think we need to go back to some of the development scholars. You understand?
Okay.
To start development, you must look into 3 things. What happened to corruption, what happened to poverty, unemployment and inequality. You understand? So Barrow's government at the end of the Mulman Kanya, Fuarea do Wajabrim Banko Kan, Mulblumi Kobe. he should help Brikama people. Kaje ko do leakiji. Fayam bada leakiji.
And President Barrow will make a role.
No, amantaro keka.
President Barrow will make a role. Ala obligation of menti towards the people of West Coast region is being addressed. At a very high level. Mealonko government is committed in providing the best for West Coast region. Wo bundal bejele and wol bemo be nyakotale. In West Coast region do kol mel be kanje. Kunon. Ngajela ko silol mel berolat e be West Coast region. Wol mu kukili na mealonko the central government is trying to address that. Now, if you are looking at that partnership between us, the lower cadre of government and the central cadre, ngalon ko ete mo kili chodla wala. Mo bele nyante bulo dun na nyobulu. Pour kaje ko we have a smooth working relationship. Na political opinions, they can be diverse. In a more party killing, you have a diverse opinion, on issues. But womal bala al manke party don't. Wodum tentol balla manke Gambia don't. As far as I'm concerned, as far as the majority of West Coast people are concerned, President Barrow is on the right track to delivering the best for the people of West Coast.
Exactly.
And the Gambia at large.
Yeah. So you're a honorable. So Banala Kumakon Mela of Fulmaniana for a
No, saying at Angola.
And honorable, so I'm a from mistake.
Olmu fennet me alonko, Olmu platform kumoleti. And President Barrow, I order I dalilo le soto, and whatever na would.
But I'm a no sifal order. Can you define the law modia?
When we tell opinion, those are for Anyando for that. Those are for Manyana for that. So still
okay, no problem. Honorable, let's move on. Now on Safako Bangudun be Sunurimba. Dibite la lesim famenta. Men not a salaries la kala salary rafa and pension bill. Honorable. Mun dalila le atinale nyinke ale banko la situation
no follow kabo salary ko la follow nga follow wala salaries mo fendete me alon ko dibité o buke fanjo wala nte the authority so la bi ko ndela salary anyande kala dela standard or dela scheme nte mo authority so until it is brought before me and fewfeng anala dalilo le kana yamay so ite dalilo menje yewle fo masakunda fanan ay dalilo menje ayole nati yamay sanji jol be parliament close to 4 years now salary jola fa jamal keta teacher la salary la fa jan and no solta la fa jan on occasions. But Monan na back to say, now, new water sit a poor parliament fanang yejola faso. I think it is unfair for people to stand kavako nilmanyana ni josoto. Ni plaso mange motat be interveje samadoveje. These are for people of this country. And be falling for generation of it. Regarding the salaries and pensions bill, among more salary cover. Work a diamond men awalenko. Follow nindipito yala term serve. Hanai sanji kilina serve. Na banda ala graduating a 1 year men serve. Inyanta graduate, inyanta ujola ya.
When the jola mean?
Inyanta jola to his family.
Continuity.
No. That's once. Graduate is once.
Okay.
Graduate is not pension. Pension of an father assisted. But nimo doko for I doko bula. Yamoy. They calculate the number of years, against a certain percentage. Your salary, your total emolument. Then Purkai married you water. As you no 25,000, as you no 30,000, 100,000. For example, Mola salary wulta nyame manual. Yamai. Bari for abe fair labang civil service bankola dokula be melialonko ibe dokuala nilumeng ila minjo doyata wala resigned ika graduate soto and parliament leo imol work offend me alonko I legislation in land Masakunda legislation nati parliament ya pass. Mo bejam nim hani bi resign la job la. Your gratuity, nimansi pension your gratuity should be paid. So mol mele alonko because ngajele parliamentarian ul fata janne mele alonko ye 4 years serve, getting into their 50th year. Just few months to raje. Bari imang pension soto tiji gratuity man soto. Their families, ye didn't want mel to come. They went in and out, but there is no law for kajeko one family needs benefit soto. For a safe and take care what surun kono minna. Man soto. When you're very concerned, if you understand gratuity.
Yeah, I understand.
It's a reason no what. But niaje ko fente nyeje yamoy ni resign da mbul ko long betaka. Do be fam resign ko kala kanne. Para resign no la. Yamoy. So wo aboko sign nyimbe mol le fam sembentu yandika. Pour kaje ko parliamentarian no ni affiliate la do ko kenol. Ise fo nyofam. Yamoy. Birin nyatar ko incapacitation of late marikam. For the found left pour ka resign. It's obey kenol. Ni sa tata mentarje, hadamani una balu mobuka fono.
Exactly.
Then we can be entitled to that. But among salary kafu, mobuka dua fanana. Gratuity bedami. Nyinku nyinto. Momenta dua kawala. Bar moment dua efaje. Yamoy in parliament. Moment dua fanang, kuya like and for resign. Yamoy. Wasifal.
Exactly. So mbadi unalika TV le GBO Generation TV.
Yeah.
Bi memmi jalona honorable Bafati Ebrima Jaiteh alena kachal mwele honorable sandung gol ko lafta ko kala janne kanyini karo dolike sa mbafla sandung ko le momo lafta ko kala dron sinyin do makol 3366 907 3366 907 tadara ko ne programme dorom ning honorable kachani be diar mbake mo ko kachaka. So honorable
we have 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes.
Yep.
Honorable, we said 4.
I have another facet, another time.
But honorable,
we have 10 minutes to go.
Okay, no problem. But we said up to 4. That's what you put on the fly.
No.
And you were late.
No. Look at this time.
Nevertheless, let's move on now.
Yeah, let's
move. Now, honorable. Nyininkaro sen.
Okay.
Ako nyina ye damendi tiol. Ako 4 senelal febo la famille fe.
Anta fona bigo ante mo senelal. Taka tiyo senele. So some before I come to parliament. Na kafuta all the other. Our government imakafu this year. So Barry going by what entails in the sub-region, Gambia Lebenyato still now, Chiola price holder. So that is very good.
Honorable.
Yep.
But
Nakafuta. What did you have told me?
No, ma'am. 5 February, Chiola price what?
In the farm Senelal, in the Catio Senele, and Honey signs and under Chiol bag. Yamoy. Ningatar B, Tio Yazamba, Tono Samba Wulikeme. What about the Alante?
By the Casino can sign.
How will be the Alante? Nkaseno Grantai.
Exactly.
Yamoy. Bari, Nko Ningatar ko Akafuta. What about the Alante Bay? But this year, government Makafunu, but we are looking into the next year.
Yiningar Flanyam.
Yeah.
Ako muna Flanyin do Kokajo Konyang with Polo to give electricity.
Among the side will be able to Polo Sorlanyola. That is totally impossible.
No, la. Sign. Tonyalo bang for among it's not true.
Tonyat.
Polo Bije. Polo Binyang will attend them.
Tonyalo wala Tonyat, but Tonyat.
No, Imam Pamiadi. Come in Garako, Akofo, Iba, Muna Flanyin to Kayo Nyangui, Imam Polo Soto, Procuram.
Nkamamvoy, Iko, Tonyalo wala Tonyati. Nko Najabiro, Bariko Tonyalo wala Tonyati. Nko Tonyati.
Okay. So now, it is not true.
Yes, Kafoko Nyankui Polo Tiji.
Okay, Nyankui Polo Bigelesa.
But let me take you through something. Hani atarko bi Polo Nyankui, for example. We should believe in one thing. Nyandam Fanjila Nyotole. bi ni nyanku mam polo soto ko ngu ya soto yamoy sate do ya soto and wol bebe sandule ngalon ko mbeta soto no nyola courant meta sate dolto sanji tan sanji mo close to sanji tan saba courant be sate dolto bari mfanan ka pride wo sate wol dal ka fo ko na district ko yamoy na sate dole courant soto no. But the majority among crowns at that time.
Charity begins at home.
No.
So as the jackal could back on the side of it.
Well, Intela Dokunya Tonya.
Okay.
Intela Dokunya, Mol Melialonko, be Sanduya Momoninka, Baby Solan Corona. Sate or Sate. Escaping a Doku Samonia, Samambelo no Langamol face. Because if I like it, I done the Molda, Ike Yalefasa. Andu wonan de kelambul na dogo kon nimmentara nyankoy isalonko isulata wala harjola moti nimmentara sate do kuonku naude sate sandu kono even one compound yamoy isalonko ila harjola moti andu wolungi tella sulo be this is nyankoy yimu kurando kula leti so ibe filo le selendi kante
nyankoy we like nyankoy polo bi jeten
Polol beje belor nyanku sate wala kono ten
but honorable mam polo
bari nyabe julol la de so this is nyanku nyimu fende de alongo I think
so
that is clear definitely.
Okay, the people of Congo have a concern.
Yes,
malum fe ba kalama.
Okay,
problème do keda je non fe la ba di madu muda ya samba kasola ani modu ndanyo do fon seple.
Okay,
are you aware of it in Congo?
Moment call ka fonye Congo. Moment call ka fonye the other village. Bari several ma fona fonye andum ko nyimbe development ba kala mala fona. So abe lo ala bunda ala bulu. So antal be man ko no woto. So bari be men kala dron ka daniro ken na badin sandum ko. Pour ngaje ko setano o manke solution ot. Confrontation ko silol be jere men yalon ko mol sa tamano ye futa at an amicable solution pour kanyoni yo bondi kanyo barama nyalla men yalon ko sama abe na life found aba dun la nyokon mala wo nganyo bentella pour ka ajen na badin sandun ko dun daw kon elsewhere in another country me yalon ko manke mbano sakon na badin sandun ko so mbemol dane da si Cairo sabatendi nin ko me alon kon na Malta diam nola si authorities all involved me alon ko sina diam tema so mun na kanko
exactly rebul do fane nyinin karo ga ko munan na honorable kabori media la wati sortini na da kungu TV kadu mum kulde me ango sandu talam dulala me ango ande karna la je wati anin sandun ko le dia kadu mo be ka was nganye tal
ndeka nganya sandun ko la bagi but first mol nyandalon na ko Congo TV is not Sandu is not Congo TV. It is on my own volition to be able to come here every day nali nyininka wala ko ninde fang sulata pour nale programme so going to media o manke na do good I have my own ways in disseminating my messages. That is why I go to Sandu every fortnight or twice in a fortnight or 4 times in a month or 3 times in a month to face my people. And Sandu Koli and Kumandi Dawada, face to face, face with them, in a tete-a-tete meetings. All my friends me along con and Bukatu J. Even the people will lambast us, We are not afraid of that because we know these are the people who can tell us, what they want, and we can tell them what we have. So, but coming to media, especially Congo TV, Akamemfo, is not something that defines my.
But Honorable, this is through consultation, and in consultation you use media.
No.
Yeah.
No.
One of the agents you could use through consultation is media.
But you said something here. If I'm kind of iko for consultation on menkake, for a telephone or tabang, you consult. Yamai. Nko consulted. Well, it brings me to that now.
No problem.
Yamai. My answer is is best suited in this one. Nko, consultation is a broad-based thing. You can go to media and consult. You can face people and consult. You can call. You can do many approaches. But only coming to here, if that is what you are judging me, then you are not fair.
No, honorable, we are not judging you.
No. I mean the guy.
Exactly, because
definitely.
The guy Sandu
Come on. No. I can always come. On my own volition, I can come. I said, let's chat. Come
so
on. No, yes, I can do that. One more things that may are there for the future.
No,
I can even say some of them. Yes. Based on what I want to put out. Yeah. So
exactly.
Going to media, woman get do what. Definitely. But what not time also don't sit on media. Any media, and be it local language or the
English language.
Or the formal one. You can always.
Yeah, man, honorable is ready for. But Sandung Kolan sign them under condemn.
Wafanamo opinion.
This time under condemn. Probably when we have gone with you.
Wafanamo opinion.
Equator honorable get young. Hello, Katar Bianca.
Wafanamo opinion also definitely.
Okay, honorable.
Those things are
for catch
yes.
You kalam njikita ko yalo ne ka fu ya ko national youth parliamentarian.
Yes.
Fanzo.
Yeah.
So in our relationship benyadile Sandu la ko.
Mfansu is a brother. Follow. To first of all, congratulate on his election to the position of a youth parliamentarian. Manke doku bulu kilindi. Na doku manke bulu kilindi. Itol ibe levelomento. Itol ka advocacy jamale.
More of advocacy.
Yeah, man. So, but they don't write laws. They don't go for oversight. Nila resolutional melialonko ye call mel J, so resolutional pass no to parliament. Not to the plenary, but at the clerks. So Ukajibe will infernal say support Keno would lal to nyame. Na law building. So strengthen no nyame. Mole Mealonko is a great guy. And I wish him all the best. Fenna Mealonko Sandunko Talem. And Kavukundia, Niasoro Sandu Kono, you are doing it for the people of Sandu. Among the front. So we vow to work together in whatever. Among a politician ulti, National Youth Parliament. That is why among
they don't
political affiliation, sort of, so that we are politicians, you can, but when it comes to the development of Sandu, they are always going to stand, for him and for the people of Sandu. We hope to have a very smooth working relationship with him. Inshallah, we will continue that. He's a brother, he's someone I know, so I have nothing but to wish him all the best.
Honorable, coming last question.
Yep.
It's regarding parliament. Deputy Jamabiji, especially the opposition now. He complained about Kajako, Allah Ajon Minoka Siale, the majority, and Moka debate for Galkapol Ajon.
Homo parliament la procedure. Yala Nico Maduni Korlakon. Dodundan Bunda Dona, Doe Bunda Baila Dunda. But it's all acceptable.
Not Rabbi Banko and the fact.
No. But Wodumo Bunda Dona, Walla Bunda Bala is all acceptable. Nga call Vijana Mealonko, Banko and Falem. We adjourn without debate. So what are the fools about? But it will find you Melba Fokan. If not for just playing the gallery, it will find you on the core. Buko Mealonko is governing them. the standing order. I allow it pour adjournment without debate. Yamoy. A depend on the situation Jumalekona. But in parliamentary democracy, parliament is a wall of its own. It's a school of its own. Moses Sanyitangi Yaman parliament from understand. Fonia take through the standing order. A form barrel Kotunya Tunya. Involving folk and Barma understand. But Dolveji, just to coming from media mama nidro. So they say things me alonko. More melbe banda, what samira ku, kule me alonko amanyana kela is against the law. But it's something me alonko. Parliamentary procedures.
No, well, they don't say it is against the law, but it is against the interests of the citizens.
No, that's not
because some of the bills there, they are important.
That's not true. There's no bill me alonko. And the debate, la buka debate.
Sir, but I like minority majority NPP and
yes.
I'll kakel.
Yes.
Mo jama fa NPP. I'll mandari banko again. I'll be president Barrow.
Ntole banko katami mo bela. Because B niko kordati yoy ite mandari nyim kordai kordati yo ye me na kordalo yamoy ndekata ya ngafa ko ite fa mandari nyim kordai imani kordala interest ha wo kumo be mo jakaldal
honorable tekilin
wo kumo mo jakaldal
honorable tekilin
it is the mandate of the people ya karafa president Barrow yamoy ye woni ala député wol melbe ñew makoy kam ibuka budget o boycott yamoy a national document as important as the budget operational ka boycott mol mo fo feka adjon men debate ko
mol diamu dalal
people
talk about
no but it's in the last its magnitude yamoy ala graveness yamoy wo far supersedes this kind of
exactly. Modul phone ya ko zone la taro je balia tar je balia na faate wala ka majority batale majority the budget is the most important, the second most important document. Baranga gambe di na faati fudi
gambe di la na faale fudi wodlat
aka president ne fe
wala atuna ni amanke wodi bar president ne fe bo wala mo la fe bo
no mantel na fa
bi nim president ko no mano
a bag of cement is now 6
president bu mano sene president bu mano
sene avenue sot la pour mano scope ka mano Senegal bi
no iboke kan
agriculture
iboke kan ne sandu kono project sababe je me alonko project kutolem yamoy wo be pour ka mani seno boost
iko sewle seno akake waldi
sewle seno pour
wa project bol be kan
well one more opinion ol me alonko anybody can sit ya bani silo fa nyim boromandia okay nyim mana silo dia yamoy bari nyim budget o e fon bel intel before we close me alonko abi molla miol kam bake there is no very important sector. Me alonko government imang kafuroke would like to put kamola lives better, in the next coming year. Okay. Million kemesaba. Me alonko ngalandi pour masakunda simano natino through GGC. Yalo masakunda kwa business okay no. But there are enterprises, Melialonko is a business okay no. Well, they are under the arm of government. GGC, imu fennet Melialonko public enterprise no. Imu bundaleti Melialonko is a business okay no. Kawal recapitalize. Ntoliaje wo need nyimbe nga budget la no dole kuntu pour kaje ko 300 million di wala pour ka mano nyinnati balo be soniano la namol bulu nyame ngaje ni mo ka folo
300 million
dollars pour ka mano sang ani Melialon ko they are everyday consumables consumables wrong Melialon ko tulol le mano sukurol wasifal masakunda stand wa sang through GGC pour kana ka wafi pour ka price o nying price on ka stabilizing the market. No akakele.
Price on makaji.
Akakele. Bi kunum mano ka sang. Kongo, Nyango, Diabu, 2,000 plus. But right now, Nitaraji, 1,850.
So right now in Congo is 1,850.
Exactly. Nemo Yinika from. Askena Afa Abiduma from. 1,800. No, I wouldn't say a price. Okay. But along in my own village, in Yankui, I'm buying rice at 1,850.
1,850.
And here, I'm buying rice less than that.
American rice?
Yeah.
American rice, 1,850?
Yeah.
In province?
Yeah. In my own village, and Nalon Kongo, as a total of the Sony Alan Kongo, because Namolo Mele Alan Mano Sambaji, man Stobaji, you can Mano Sanji. So, na expect Kafuko Abidila Wale Duma, or Itaro level, definitely.
So, no problem. Last fully honorable, Kumi Kachamba, La Kunfanda, Kumi like Metendula Mejaila. Elana Kunanya, Elania Kunimaja, may Tibirlan Lamera Francentula, will come follow wrong. A program like this will be coming. Honorable Fafanya, Akamanga for a media, but Congo TV and the Carnal. Sandung Koleka GB Baki. If other parliamentarians are coming honorable, Fonta and the president and feel what understand. So be jaila or be tun lambi jaila ola. Saya mulai begini aku makan labang tu sandung kol.
Alabara ka sandung kol.
Alabara kada mende.
Mbelo lali.
Iyo.
Birin kunum mbelo menna. Bi mbe parering mentam bidawala. And the development of the alam me along ko molba kumboka. Ido futala albela dos te bolto. Silol for na courant at mele be malala. Because na nyimbo budget tambila nga 200 million me along ko mansa kunda fa ngai medland wata kilindi. Pour que electricity nying na mul la electricity metal fengo atodum polol metal loring ya moy bari pour que expedite cutting masakunda e felandile bari ndol fana e budgetol cost kaje ko ka 200 million kafu ma cutting ya moy pour que expedite waya tandi ko betar lora lele alla lungol mirol la courant life lati ngalon ko ni courant ata na sada wala be life ni improve la bat
me jikir wala kado an sama na politique to ne melori
yeah
ani mfo ko ni politique ko wala bat
exactly wal be mo opinion because what will yafu e ko nyul mu fenet me alon ko ibe julol atodum ibe courfon la jala
ha do
ya mo we've seen that ya mo before julol fon ka sede ya mo bar be julol selda mol van sta
Thank you.
Exactly.